Yes, we've got our design, it looks great, but in fact virtually nothing is connected together. And the reason is that these names are the wrong type. So if you remember, the way that you normally connect things together is you go to the end of the wire and do select nets. When you select that and double click, you'd expect to see that name, but you don't. So in other words, these names are the wrong type of names, and I'll explain why. So in fact, the name that's assigned to this connection is that, not what the person has written. What he's done, he's used, if you go up onto the menus here, this thing called create text. And he's created text and just drawn it on the line. So it might look right on paper, but it won't be able to transfer these connections into the PCB layout because they're not defined. They're defined as those arbitrary names like these. So let's show you how to do it properly. We need to be able to change the name with a double click and then write it in, MPWR1. Okay, now, even though it looks identical, it does actually have the right name. So there's something that looks totally invisible, but the way to check that you've got a good design is by doing right click nets. So if you connect something to, say, here, then what it'll highlight all the connections with the +5. Or if we think that connection there, PWM1, is connected to PWM1 down here, it isn't, because that should highlight. So if we just change these ones to PWM1, and then go down here and change this one, so these are proper net names, PWM1, then when we highlight them, and you see this now highlights because it is a true connection to the names.